All right, Luxor, Las Vegas, one of the most identifiable, recognizable, and coolest looking properties on the Strip. I've walked by this place countless times, but have yet to stay here. All I want to know, is this place as cool on the inside as it is on the outside? This is Luxor, Las Vegas. All right, Luxor, Las Vegas. I'm really excited to be here. I've never been here before. Normally, I start my first night out at a hotel with a very upscale, high-end dinner, but at the Luxor, I'm gonna switch things up. I'm gonna go to a very cool dinner. And wow, is this place cool. Before I get there very quickly, this is a Tower King. It's an entry-level room here at the Luxor. It's one of the cheapest rooms available. I am blown away by how nice this room is, considering it's an entry-level room at the Luxor. There are refined touches like marble and crown molding. The room is overall very spacious and it is aged very well. If you want to know all the details about this Tower King, check the link in the description below. So let's get things started. I'm off to Diablo Cantina. This place looks so cool. It's on the mezzanine level. It overlooks the entire casino floor, and there are rumors of some gigantic drinks. Let's go check it out. Edgy, fun, cool. That's how I would describe Diablo Cantina last night. The rumors of epic portion sizes were indeed true. That El Gordo drink had 6 shots of liquor and 2 mini beers on top. That's like 7 drinks total. That is maximum drunkenness for minimum dollars spent and a Vegas hack if I've ever heard one. Besides that, the food was gigantic and delicious. I thoroughly enjoyed my time there. So today is shaping up to be my biggest and best day here at Luxor. Right now I'm headed down to the pool. It's Saturday, it's summer pool season. I can't wait to see what the pool looks like and how the crowd is. And then tonight I want to keep this momentum going. I'm going to take you to the very best restaurant here at Luxor. So I enjoyed myself at the Luxor Pools today. Yes, pools, plural. There are 4 of them. Really, there are 2 main pools and then 2 smaller support pools. Where you're going to focus most of your attention is on the 2 main pools. They are pretty much the same. I'd love to be able to tell you that one was family and then one was adult, or one was quiet and one was loud, but they were basically identical. It's wherever you can really find a spot. It is beautiful out there. The pools are Egyptian themed. Of course, you have the beautiful Luxor buildings in the background. I ordered the 2 best drinks out there. Number 1, I ordered the double Dole Whip. Not just any Dole Whip, but the double Dole Whip, pineapple, strawberry, and double rum. And then I ordered their signature drink, the 3 Amigos. And if you want to know the quickest way to a siesta, go to the Luxor pool in the summer, spend a couple hours out there, and order a 3 Amigos. After that, it is lights out. Okay, night number 2, and I'm off to the best restaurant on site. I'm headed down to Tender Steakhouse. All right, it's my last night here at Luxor. This trip is moving by very rapidly. There are two things I want to do tonight, two big things, but before I get to that, I got to talk about Tender Steakhouse very quickly. Tender was average. It was very, very average, but for Luxor, it's really good. It's a bit of an optical illusion, it's a bit deceiving, and in fact, it's very underwhelming when you look at the steakhouse from the casino lobby, because it just looks like a small lounge, and that may keep you away. But once you enter into the venue, all the dining rooms are actually hidden behind the lounge. There are multiple rooms, they're spacious, they are dark, and they are cool. I ate at the bar as usual, and my two favorite dishes of the night were the artisanal cheese board. That was beautiful, and more beautiful than it was delicious. It's a meal within itself, so if you're looking for a hack in Vegas to get filled quickly, that is the meal to get. And then my favorite drink of the night was In Rare Form. I love that name. So it's my last night here, like I said, and there's two things I want to do. Number one, I need to put this $100 bill on a high-stakes slot machine. I'm gonna head down there right now. And then after that, I'm gonna take you to the spot I've been most looking forward to eating here at Luxor, Public House. So the Luxor high-stakes slot room is ugly. It is uninviting, it is dull. You're not gonna get the best feeling in there. However, it is large, spacious, it's quiet, and there are enough machines to keep you busy. I've counted 4 diamond slot machines. You know I love to play my diamond slots. I think there were 2 double diamond and then 2 triple double diamond. I just played a triple double diamond at my last hotel and my money went so quickly, but I'm not gun shy yet. I wanted to press my luck again. So I chose the machine that looked to be the most loneliest and isolated. It was all the way by the wall and no one seemed to even take a look at it. I put in my $100 and like my last time, nothing was happening. My money was burning pretty quickly. It paid a few times, but just a few credits each time I hit. I got down to like my 12th credit and I hit. And I hit on something that doesn't even seem like it should be a hit. I think I hit on like a diamond cherry bar. They weren't even matching and it didn't even make sense, but it paid me triple my stake. Well, it got me up to like 73 credits. At this point, again, I'm up triple. That's what I usually like to cash out, but I like to cash out at an even number. So I ran it down to 70. And on my 70th credit, I won another 5 credits, putting me up to 75. I know not to press my luck, especially on these high-stakes slot machines. They can be fickle at times, so I cashed out $375 later. So Public House was a sports bar, and it is exactly what the doctor ordered. I could not do another high-end, lavish, or indulgent dinner right now if you paid me. So Public House was a great change of pace. The place was known for their burgers and beers, and I had both. Their standard burger was large, juicy, succulent, delicious, and then I had their most expensive beer, the Golden Monkey. It was 10% alcohol. I enjoyed my time at Public House, but there's no way I can finish my night and this trip at a sports bar. I'm gonna head down to the absolute coolest place to get a drink here on site. I'm gonna head down to Aurora. So Aurora last night was so cool. The place is very appropriately named. That chandelier in there is enchanting and mesmerizing. I channeled my inner 16-year-old and took a ton of selfies, and the drinks were actually pretty good as well. Aurora is definitely the coolest spot to hang out at and get a drink here at Luxor. So my time at Luxor is ending. I'm going to categorize my stay here as 3 and 3. Let's talk about the 3 negatives. The 3 negatives are, number 1, location. I think this is one of the worst locations on the Las Vegas Strip. It's hard to get any further south. In fact, there's only one hotel further south and it's right next door. If you are gonna stay here, put on your walking shoes and get very accustomed and used to using public transportation. You're absolutely going to need it. Number 2, this place is ugly. It is one of the ugliest casinos I've ever seen in my entire life. The color motif is browns and stones. It's dark and dreary, low casino floors. I get the Egyptian theme and the pyramid theme, but I think they could have done a better job decorating the place. Again, this place is pretty ugly. Lastly, this place is small, which is interesting because there are a lot of rooms on this property. This property actually has 3 towers, But when it comes to the casino footprint, the entertainment options, and overall stuff to do in general, this property is really quite small. All right, let's talk about the positives. The positives are decent, decent, decent. Decent number one is the decent room. I thought the rooms have aged well. As you know, I was shockingly surprised by how nice they were. It is a spacious room with a decent bed. If you're looking for a place just to flop in Las Vegas, the Luxor could be it for you. Number two, the pool is decent. In fact, it's one of my favorite MGM property pools. I absolutely liked it better than New York, New York. I like it better than Aria. Personally, I like it better than Mandalay Bay. Now, Mandalay Bay is a showstopper, it's a stunter, but the one thing wrong with Mandalay Bay is that it is huge, packed, overpopulated. If you're looking for more of a traditional pool experience and you want to stay at MGM, you should really consider the Luxor. And lastly, I thought the overall experience was decent. When you combine everything together in totality, from the pool to the room to the restaurants to the drinks to the gambling to the crowd, overall it was a decent experience and a lot better than what I thought it would be. All right, two quick notes very quickly. This crowd here is surprisingly adult, but when I thought about it, it kind of makes sense. You know, this is kind of the counterpart and complement to Excalibur. They're connected, so I think that if you want the family, kid experience, you go over to Excalibur, and if you want a more adult experience, you come here to Luxor. And then lastly, this is a 2-day hotel at best. It could be a great weekend hotel, but you will get bored after 36 to 48 hours. There just isn't enough to do. The casino floor is too small, there aren't enough restaurants, there aren't enough bars, and the entertainment options are limited. If you're booking the hotel, book for 2 days. You've been warned. All right, so how would I rate Luxor? I would rate it a 1.5. I was back and forth between 1.5 and 2. I'm gonna default to the lower number here just based off of location and lack of dining and entertainment options. The Luxor is not a bad hotel. In fact, I think it's a good hotel. Remember, I only stay at the best properties and rate them against each other. But the Luxor certainly does pale in comparison to some of the other leading Vegas properties. However, if you're looking for a decent room, decent pool, and a decent meal for a night or two in Las Vegas, the Luxor could be the property for you.